It is important, Your Excellency, kusema hivi, sisi hata kama sisi ni opposition, we are also tired of talking at each other. We would like to talk to each other. Na sisi, Your Excellency, we realize you are the government. Hatuna haja ya kuwa government sisi. We are very happy in this role of opposition because ni role ambayo iko kwa katiba and it must be done by somebody. But I do agree with those who are saying it is about time to talk to each other, not at each other. Mungu awabariki sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Lecho Wamboi Shebesh. Sasa Your Excellency, unajua juzi mliniamulisha tufanye recruitment ya NYS. Bwana Kanja, unajua sasa vile rais alisema 80% ya polisi watatoka hapo. 80% ya jeshi hapo. 80% ya KWS hapo. 80% ya Kenya Forestry Service hapo. Na nikatoa ratiba. Nikasema NYS itafanywa hadharani mchana. Tumemaliza hiyo exercise. Nitakuja kwako nikupatie vile imeenda. Lakini sababu vile mliniunga mkono mkaniambia inyorosho, nikipata kuna kashida hata kidogo, sitakuwa na budi kusema irudiwe. Itafanya hata ikirudiwa mara 10 mpaka ifanywe straight, because mimi sitaki kutolala usiku because my conscience is disturbing me, ya kwamba tu mmenituunga mkono mkasema polisi watoke hapo, mkatoka jeshi toke hapo, na wale wakijaribu kucheza na hiyo exercise hata nyinyi mnanijua. Kwa hiyo machache, it is now my singular honor to invite the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Honorable Gachagua, to give his condolences. Asante.
Asanteni, tafadhali tuketi. Our ministers of our church PCA, watoto ya mwenda zake, ofisa wetu King'ori Mwangi and the family, governor wetu Maribu Kahiga, the senator, the member of parliament for this area Bwana Wandeto, CS wetu Moses Kuria, PS wetu, na wale wote ambao wamefika hapa kumsindikisha huyu rafiki na ndugu wetu. God is good and all the time. Nisalimeni kwa haya. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Hata mimi nimefika hapa to come to mourn and escort a dear friend and colleague in the security sector and a great man from this great county. First and foremost, our ministers for the gospel, I want to give my apology for coming. It's not my habit to come when a funeral is almost ending in the middle of the sermon. I try to the extent possible, despite the very heavy schedule, to always come to church at the right time. And being a Presbyterian, I try many times to start with the church at the vestry and end at the vestry. But I had traveled to the county of Kirinyaga on duty, where we lost 17 people in one go because of drinking poison sold by merchants of death under the guise of selling alcohol. So ndio nikachelewa. Nataka kusema poleni, ningetaka nifike mapema. I'm here in 3 capacities. One, this great man lying here was my colleague in the security sector when he was a senior police officer. I was also an officer in uniform in administration, and we worked together. Number 2, in the course of working together, we also became friends. So I'm here also in that capacity. And finally, I'm here as a son of this great county, because this is another great son of this great county of ours. And that is why I've come to join family and everybody as we lay him to rest. And I thought it is important that I come and say 1 or 2 words about this great man lying here. As every speaker has said, the late Kingori Mwangi was a very principled man who spoke from his heart, truthfully and candidly. An attribute that I share with him. I'm also like that. I speak straight from my heart during daylight. I say it as it is. What people think about it, it doesn't bother me. And I want to say we have lost a distinguished public servant, a family man, and a good man. Many times when he was PPU Nairobi, a very difficult station, he was called upon to make difficult decisions, but he applied a lot of wisdom. I sat with him many times to discuss the various challenges about the operational command in Nairobi. And he had nothing but wisdom in his leadership. When he was posted to Mombasa as a PPU to deal with the drugs, again, anytime I flew to Mombasa, I would check on him just to touch base. Again, he exhibited pragmatism and good leadership. So we are here to tell the family pole. The children, we know how difficult it is to be left by your mother, by your father in quick succession after you lost your mom. And we'll pray for you, we'll hold your hand. And if there's anything that I can do, the president can do within our limited capacity, the governor of Nyeri is here. And these children, governor, you can bring them, we have a chat when they come down so that we can see if there's anything we can do for them in memory of their late father. President William Ruto is out of the country. He has sent me with his condolences. Earlier, we had sent Moses Kuria, our CS, to go and take our contribution to the committee that was planning this funeral. I want to say that here as a county, we are saddened we have lost another great son. This is a county of great sons and daughters. This is a land of very successful people in public service. This is a land of Field Marshal Dedan Kimathi Washuri, that great hero who single-handedly, with other gallant soldiers, without much, with the panga, homemade guns, and sheer resolve for freedom, drove the British colonialists out of our land. It is the land of Mwai Kibaki, that great economist, that great leader, the best president of all times, who made a true transformation of our economy and our great republic. It is the land of Professor Wangari Maathai, that great lady who moved the world with her serious leadership in conservation of our environment. It is the land of Field Marshal Muthoni Kirema. This is the land of Duncan Degwa, the man who's presided over the economic growth for this country. It is the land of General Julius Karangi, that great soldier who dealt with issues when we had problems in Somalia. This is the land of Eliud Malheu, that great administrator who helped President Jomo Kenyatta in his last days in office. This is the land of the late Isaiah Madenge, that great administrator who again helped President Jomo Kenyatta to run this country. It is the land of Eliud Matuamai, that great man who oversaw the transformation of business from the white colonialists to indigenous Kenyan people. It is the land of David Gine Karundi, that man who oversaw the East African Railways and Hambas. It is a land of great minds. It is the land of Ignatius Derry, that serious crime buster whom Kingori Mwangi emulated, who oversaw the formation and transformation of our CID to be one of the greatest investigative agencies in Africa. It is the land of Stephen Mwangi Muriithi, that great spy master who helped President Jomo Kenyatta and President Daniel Arap Moi during the attempted coup in 1971 and again in 1982. We have a story to tell as a county. And some of us who have been given the privilege to serve in these high positions that God has anointed us to through the vote of the people of Kenya, I want to assure you that I will do my very best never to shame and embarrass the people of Nyeri. I'll give it my all, and I will try to hold this county high. And as we escort our brother here, I want to call upon all of us from this county and in this region who have been given the opportunity, the privilege to serve the people of Kenya by President William Ruto, to give it your all. I'm very proud of what CS Moses Kuria is doing in the public service docket and the reforms and the transformation he is pushing through. I am very proud of what Professor Kithure Kindiki is doing in the security sector. I am very impressed by what CS Alice Wahome is doing in lands and housing. I am very happy with what Mithika Linturi is doing in the agricultural sector. I am very encouraged by JB Muturi, the way he's handling the state law office. I sit and watch with awe CS Rebecca Miano driving the docket of trade, investment, and industry to the next level. I am always very impressed by what Mercy Wanjau is doing as the Secretary to the Cabinet to assist the President. I am happy what Douglas Kanja is doing here as a Deputy Inspector General to have a crime-free society. For the first time in the history of this country, we enjoyed a peaceful Christmas. And I want to thank IG, Kome, Professor Kindiki, and Kanja, and Gabo, and the rest for what they did to ensure that we have a peaceful Christmas. So I want to say the people from this region, among many others, those that the President has given us the privilege to serve, let us vindicate him that he made the right decision. Let us dignify our people, that we are hard-working people, we are serious people, we are people who are committed to serve, like our brother who is lying here. Mimi nimetoka Kirinyaga na nimeona aibu kubwa sana sana. Tumesika watu 17 atago ado 11 na lio walimwe ambaye wamekunywa poison, wameuziwa na watu ya hapa kwetu tu. Oya Mugikuyu no Mugikuyu. Andu acio marenderia ciana citu thumu no andu aitu makienda ate matonge na matongororoke. Ye ngwenda kwira andu a nyumba itu emenyerere muno. Njohi ĩrĩa yothe njuru yerekeirio gũkũ kĩrĩma gĩkĩ gitu. Na tige President na nitwa ikarire tukiaria tukiguithania tukiuga no nginya tuhurane nayo thutha wa miaka 10 ko kurathiri uguo kuraikarite rururire ne guthira rurathiraga tondu njohi ĩrĩa yothe njuru irendagio kundu guothe utari mundu uraria nginya borithi kendia macibo makendia tamaka era Kirinyaga iroragire andu 17 ni borithi irendirie njohi ĩranyitĩtwo ĩrĩa njuru ikaigwo borithi ĩrĩ exhibit borithi nyaira aruta irenderia mundu nake arathi arendia. Okay, nituramavutire wira na maratoro igotini na turaruta police station cieri itagwo Kangai ingi itagwo Kiamashiri na turacenjia county commissioner, turacenjia county commander, turacenjia andu aciothe. No ukarigwo atiriri andu aria mahetwo wira wa kugitira muraia ati nio marendia thumu makenderia andu magakua. Uguo ni turaugire tukuruta muigua na turutanithia hamwe na mahira. Ndauga ni tugwita macibu maitu ukunyiri othe akitaro giki ni hakuhi 1,700 macibu na maheadmen na atongoria othe na magavana twaranirie turorane maitho kwa maitho matwira ni macibo mathaa cigana nyumba itu irathira meroreire mekirite irauni makioyaga mbeca makendia nyumba itu agatha ciana citu ithire nitungigana gikao na magavana maya maitu mothe 10 gavana witu Mutahi wa Kahiga, gavana ni Muthu wa Iguru, gavana Joshua Irungu, gavana Kiarie Badilisha, gavana Susan Kihika, gavana Kibani wa Matangi, gavana Irungu Kang'ata wa Marua, gavana Cecily Mbarire, gavana Muthomi Njuki na gavana Kawira Mwangaza. Gavana ndimurore maitho gwita kugucia ndimurie ciana citu ciathira mugikate muite-ini andu aya murahe marua mendagie njohi kundu guothe mendagie thumu mbeca ici murenda kungania cia gwika atia bara ici murenda gwaka irithiagirwo no ciana citu ciathira ciothe mbeca icio tumukioire gavana mugitwakire mochari nigetha ciagikua cione gwa ukirora ni mukora ndemete ndimarora maitho guo itakuhucia nitugia na giikaro gavana witu ni ugeretia and well done and thank you very much at least guku nyiri ndirari guku hindi ya thiguku ndiroya ngari uguo ndio nyiki ndirokira hau mikundi ndirokira marua ndathiuruka uguo ndirathiuruka na ndirona anake mari soba ndirakena muno tondu mwaka ucio ungi ndahitukagira ndacemanagia na arume na atimia marungie ta miti ndiranjia gucemania na atimia mena kamwe mugongo ndiranjia gucemania ngimahiana si ndiramenya ni hau kwanza hau hasi hau muno hau ni hega hasi hau ni hega muno ndireta na kuria gwakwa mucii ngira andu moke tulie thiguku hamwe andu magigiuka na ndakenire muno gavana ndarehete indo na mitu na mabarori hau riu andu magikorwo mari aingi twaikara andu bako tukiuga nigetha andu matikahatikana ri atimia aria akuru mambe mare raini mambe maheo atimia aria akuru makiara raini ndiake ndaihu muno makiheo tugikiuga aria mena twana ri ni mare raini ni ithiete kenda kuiriria riu ri na mwaria mari na si makiuga he aria mena twana mahota kuheo mutuge kiate ketuheo raini ya si riu hau no riu ndakeneire biu ndathekaga ngone karia gituri twena nyina Gachagua mai hau othe mahiana uguo no riu na mwatimia itu no ogi nginya matari asi makauga ona ni ndiho gakwa nikathi kuithatu na igiri nigetha mahituke ki raini. And I can tell you, Governor, our families are coming back. Children now are being born. Things were very bad, but right now we are almost going back to where we were, so we cannot let up. Koguno nginya tukasane no horo wa njohi ino ya thumu ciana citu itigathire na nie bare ndiho na ndingiuma hau ngine makunjira imenyenda muno deputy president andu amendegia njohi ni oru muno no mekanua muno airetu amendegia irabu no ne mathukagia kura gite giaku giahota kura menyerera akiuga riu ri ona kingiura ri anyina Gachagua ndiaingatitwo oguo ndingicoka no nguria atiriri ni mutongoria uriku ngienda gutongoria andu makoma mitaro no ngienda gutongoria andu matagiaga ciana no ngienda gutongoria andu maninitwo ni njohi magathira nie ngwenda kuga ngikorwo siasa itu no thuke ni kuga njohi iyo ya thumu ndi kunyuo ri nie ndi tayari tondu nie njui twagirirwo ni gwikora kwagirire tutongoria andu mena gitio. I was looking forward to meet my friend, my former boss, and my older brother, President Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, when I was told he was here, I was very excited, but the funeral took a bit longer, but I'm told he had to leave for some other function. I wanted to come and greet him because I've not seen him for a while, and tell him it is well. He is our son, he's our brother. We had some little disagreement, it is over. Elections are over, there's a new government, and he's our leader. Na nyumba narikaitika atia ndagajoke ndimwire munene nitukwendete nitukuhoyagira na niwikite wega tondu kuma riu Uhuru ni wekiriire ngithii kuria indo ciaku kahora riu okaga mathiko ta maya okaga teithia andu gathia hau hangi uguo niguo muthamaki ekaga na koguo president witu Uhuru wa Kenyatta president wa kana ndegwire andu othe ndikae kuigua mundu gitaro giki uramucokeria ka uramutengura aheo gitio giake athia huruke na akorwo ni ndamukora ni ndingia mwira uguo tondu gutiri mundu wina uru nake kaundu kau twari nako no kaundu kanini. And you know, when you look at these things, myself, I stayed with President Uhuru Kenyatta for 18 years as his PA, as his confidant, as his defender. The years we stayed together as friends are 17. The ones we disagreed are 2. So, is there a problem? We will not get kogura ido harea latrini. Shukari wekera mweno uyu na ihiga rigekirwo mweno uriko rigekuithia kiro ni o ibata tugaga atiriri maria mega ri ni maingi gukira maria ki koguo maundu macio ni mathirire ithuothe we have moved on na ni kio gitaro gikigia gatagati. I made a conscious decision. Aheshimiwa uyu wetagwo kanini kega twamwita kanini koru ni uri atutindikite niĩ nĩ ndetiria Jumbe aitwa gũkũ ngĩmera ũyũ mwana nĩ witũ na mwana wa mũciĩ ndatega ndateagwo tukiuga athurwo oke thirikari-inĩ ambunge arĩa othe twarĩ nao ũkai tũrute wĩra gĩthurano nĩ gĩathirire arĩa mahotanire nĩ mahotanire arĩa mahotirwo nĩ mahotirwo ithuĩ twĩ nyũmba ĩmwe tũngĩũrania kĩ tirĩ kĩndũ tũngĩũrania. You don't even have to be in opposition, you can come and work with us. If you want to stay there and ask us questions, we are also happy. Because we also need to be oversighted. You know? So, hata DG huyu Karogo, hakuna mtu wako na shida na nyinyi. Mkuje tuongee. Sisi ni nyumba moja. We have no problem with anybody. Tigemwendire guikara ku mutire da gutukuhiriria ithu turauga thii muke. Nyumba ino kwa zeno itu tutingiende gayanio. Wira wakwa riu ndi mutongoria wa ruriri ruru ni gucokaniria andu aitu othe kumacokaniriria twaragie kimwe koguo githurano ni giathirire ithuĩ gutiri mundu wina maruru gutiri wina uru ndeto icio ni ciahitukire na ikihituko ni mahinda turenda kwibanga ni undu wa rucio rwitu no guo ndiraugire urumwe witu niguo hinya witu uingi witu niguo hinya witu tutikanetikire mundu agatugayania tondu riria tukagayana tukanyaganio ta mai matheru. Inyuĩ andu a Nyeri nĩ mũĩ mwaka wa 1992 twokire tukihĩngĩcwo tukigayanio ithuĩ andu a Nyeri andu a Kirinyaga andu a Meru andu a Embu andu a Tharaka Nithi andu a Laikipia tukiuma Mwai wa Kibaki thutha andu a Murang'a Kiambu na Igana na Nairobi makiuma Mativa thutha tukigwa tugiikara nja. Mwaka wa 1997 o rĩngĩ tugicokera tukiuma Mwai wa Kibaki thutha andu angi nao makiuma Ngiru thutha makiuma Mativa thutha tukigwa. Mwaka wa 2002 nĩyo twohĩgire ithuothe tukinyitana Uhuru marugamite na Mwai wa Kibaki andu anini tukiuga Uhuru andu arĩa aingĩ tukiuga Mwai wa Kibaki nĩrĩo twamenyire atĩ twanyitana maundu maitu nĩ mega uma hĩndĩ ĩyo tuturaga twĩ kĩndũ kĩmwe. Mwaka wa 2007 tukinyitana tugicokia Mwai wa Kibaki 2013 tukinyitana tukithura Uhuru wa Kenyatta 2017 tukinyitana tukithura Uhuru wa Kenyatta 2022 tukinyitana tukithura William Ruto na niĩ. Rĩrĩa tukagayanio twitikire ati andu guo ndiraiguire anake makiuga matangimenya ni unyinyi tondu matikiui matire na history na matihoyaga kirira ati andu a Murang'a gaka ni kahinda gaitu andu a Nyeri mari kahinda kao Kiambu yari kahinda kao nayo Meru nayo Embu nayo Laikipia tungitikira kugayanio twage guthie twi gikabu kimwe muikaugaga giki gitaro kiari kio gitiari kio uguo nie njuge tuikare tunyitanite tuikare twi kindu kimwe tucirage ta nyumba maundu maitu tukamathondeka me kindu kimwe na twaikara uguo ni tuguthie wega. Kanisa yetu ya PCA ni kanitha itu na ni kanitha twendete muno ukagiri tono wa PCA gutukirari heka wira gukuhe tondu no akiuga PCA nginya kungiranie na aya ngimeha. Moderator wa 23rd General Assembly arokete kunyona Reverend Thego turashira maundu maingi muno ma kanitha witu many things our university, our churches, our titles for our land and all that. Sit down, Jane. Naturally, Canada, as a first step, ni gwita tongoria othe aria me thirikari-ini a PCA tugie na gikaro na moderator na kanjo yake. Koguo riu Mheshimiwa Jane Kagiri, because you are more PCA than all of us, you convene for me that team. Ugo tuelie wajiri kanini ni wa PCA, ahome no wa PCA, wadeto no wa PCA, Jane Kihara, utucokaniririe magavana, maseneta, PSs, CSs, tuthi tuone mutungatiri witu moderator wa General Assembly, we submit to his authority, tuikare the tubange maundu ma kanitha witu. Tuna tukibangaga maria mangi. Charity begins where? Wega umaga naku. Gemishi umaga naku. Mugikuyu agacoka gwayanagiria ki? The issues of our church, I had a very good discussion with the moderator of the General Assembly so that we start working on how, as a government, as leadership, we can support our church, a church that we love, a church that we believe in. And since now Mheshimiwa has volunteered that she is more PCA than all of us, we'll give her that role to put us together, and then we can have that engagement ahead of the installation of our moderator as the moderator of the 24th General Assembly. We want to meet before that ceremony so that we can also discuss issues with our church. Kwa ni dikwenda gukiria hau, gwenda kuruga poleni sana the children of my friend King'ori Mwangi, the daughter, the son and the grandchild. And as I've said, the governor will arrange when you settle down, you cool down a little bit, you can come, we have a chat, we look at whatever could be there for some discussion, we see how to proceed. Na niye nidachokia gatho, and Governor, once more I want to thank you and the senator and the women rep for the unity in this county. County ile gishito no bara, Meru bara, Naikuru bara, Kiambu bara, Nyeri is united, and Governor mukinyagire hau karogo kura kwanyu mwamugu ndiramwirire bwana ndiramwirire mutikajo no lebere ya muthamaki. Please, you guys, dignify our community. We are people who are known to be peaceful and respectful. Teto yushia dukuganiriria bere ya muthamaki. It was very embarrassing to me as the leader of this region, and it's something that we don't want to happen again. But here in Nyeri, in Murang'a, in Laikipia, in Embu, there's a lot of unity, even in Kirinyaga. So we have a challenge with those three counties, but I talked to the people of Nakuru. We are working around it to see whether we can all speak in one voice, because that is the right thing to do. Kwa huo na mashio maigi, Ngai witu amurathime, amwike wega, andu atetu poleni sana, na no tuguthii na mbere na guka ni undu wa development ya cie guku, tuguthii na mbere na kunyitanira, na nitwamwendera wega na poleni sana. Andu aguku ndugamano ni undu wa muthuri ukomete haha, and twauga huruke ohoro, and Ngai akite wendi wake na tutingimuria kiuria, no kuiganira tukuiganira, no kuririkana tukuririkana family mahoini. Ngai witu amurathime na mwike wega.